Hey y'all, it's Bohemian. I am back with another reading. What's up, my divine rebels? It's been a minute, but I've stayed in the community here checking out y'all's videos. Some of y'all have made channels, which is amazing. And I've been over here doing the mom thing and the, low-key witching thing and the activism thing and, well, protecting, right? And all that. So hopefully you can hear me. You might hear a little baby Einstein in the background. I'm just going to do a little quick video for you. So happy birthday to all my Pisces. If your birthday's today, you share my birthday. And it's almost the equinox and the full moon and all that. So I'm glad to be back at it as far as the videos. And I will be getting some other setups as well. Right now we're just going to do the little phone in the hand thing. So there might be a little shake, but it's all right. It's all right. So we have A, B, and C. And this is Peach Moonstone. This is, I have to show you. Look. Wait. Look at that. Ooh, that's Labradorite. And then we have the Amethyst. All right. So go ahead and choose which one you want. And then go ahead and pop ahead for your reading. Bless y'all who timestamp. I'm going to try to timestamp this. I know it's just not the love of my life to do timestamps, but I love to click them. So, all right. And you might see some little baby snack food. Oh, you see the little baby legs? All right. There's some little baby food over here because she was coming to see me. All right. Let's see what we got. This is for A, or the Peach Moonstone. All right. Let's see how I want to set this up. And this is just like a general reading, a general check-in. I'm sure I put that on the thing, just to pull a card. What do you need to hear? Okay, let's do it like something like this. All right, there we go. All right, y'all. I'm going to look over here from around the camera. All right, so for you guys who chose A, you definitely have sacral chakra energy. Even the stone that you picked, let me put that right there, the Peach Moonstone, is very much connecting to your sacral chakra. So here we're seeing you get a bit more about your wildness, right? So this is my card. This is from my Starfire, Wild Starfire, or what did I name it? Oracle. And this is maybe all I need is the wild freedom of my gentle heart. But then you also got the she-wolf, right? And this can be the any gender wolf, you know what I'm saying? Unleash the wild within. And you got Pony by what? Just drop the mic. You got Pony by Genuine, all right? That's it. That's done. You got the heart center chocolate, which has the masculine energy. We're not talking biology, we're talking energy here. You got the King of Cups, you got the Three of Pentacles, Medicine Man Eye, and Fairies Earth Magic here, okay? And so what we're really looking at is opening up your sacral chakra energy. And for a lot of you, point blank is going to be working on your sexual energy. All right. This full moon here could be really opening something up for you when it comes to your partnerships interactions. But I'm also seeing just your own personal path to pleasure, right? And so it's not to destable everything that you've built in your practical life with work and studies and school and everything. It's not that. It's just to be like, you got to live too. Can I live? All right. And a lot of you, it's really needing to connect to your physical body. I think a lot of you have a ton of energy built up inside your body, right? You might even get sick sometimes, feel woozy, lightheaded, or just like, feel angry and frustrated, like just you have too much energy pent up into your body and it needs to be released. Now, some other songs that I'm getting besides Pony with Genuine, we know that song, right? Do I have to say we all know that song? Jump on it, you riding your pony. We know what he's talking about. Rihanna did another version, so that should let you know. But we also have She-Wolf here, which of course is reminding me of Shakira. And she's talking about being pent up in the office, being used like a coffee machine, just tired of the 9 to 5. And you got, you want to go somewhere and get a little naughty, get a little She-Wolfish and let it loose, okay? It's also reminding me of Sexual Healing by Marvin Gaye, right? He says, it's good for me, right? It's good for me. And so there's a lot of needing to connect to your own desires and see that it's good for you to, whether it's just in a simpler sense of to be able to do enjoyable things without beating yourself up about it or feeling like, well, I can't do what I want in my life and be happy, or I'm going to ruin all of my like realistic shit. But for a lot of you, it is about finding physical pleasure for yourself and with others. Isn't that pretty, baby? Yes. Okay, and it's gonna better your partnerships as well. It looks a lot better that way. I'm just seeing what else I get here. I think that's the gist of this little quick read here is, look, a brilliant presence that shines from deep within. All right, so don't be afraid to release energy from your body in a way that is pleasurable for you, whether that's ideas, physical pleasure, or creating. I definitely see a lot of people with creative energy as well, right? He's over here doing his little thing with the drums. Absolutely. And it's better, it's like you have the King of Cups here. You don't have to focus on it so much. You have love coming, you have a soulmate connection. Some of you are already married, or you have it. You don't really have to worry that being empowered and finding your full, okay, so some of you might be waiting for your soulmate so much that you're not connecting with your, any other partners in an adult way. And this is saying, go ahead and enjoy yourself and do what you need to do. You might need to go out and party, you might need to go out and play. You don't have to become, a nun just because you are someone who believes in soulmates, right? You got to still let yourself go out and live. All right, and it's saying it's very natural. I think that's why we got fairies, kind of that innocent yet mischievous energy. It's very natural to need to go out and express and experience yourself. Okay, so that's it for y'all for number one. Little check. I'm gonna just keep reading. All right, now let's check out for number two. For Labradorite, oh sorry, it's not number one and two. I did letters, didn't I? Let's see. So that's B. What are you doing, baby? Oh, I think she jacked a card for y'all for C. You guys might be a card short. All right, let's see what we got for B. We're on B with the Labradorite. Tsunami wake up call. Oh, I did peek at these just because I have to do like a quick, concise reading with the baby up, and I didn't want to miss anything. So I did pull a clarifier for that one. All right. Let's pull this over here. Void. Now you guys are very in sync with the moon, because right here I'm seeing the full moon. Tsunami, it might be hitting you. These moon cycles might have been hitting you. Pisces season might have been tearing you up, because we got the Queen of Cups here. A lot of y'all might be Pisces. Some of you guys are Aries or having both energies. Let's see, Junk in Love by Jay-Z and Beyonce. What we got going on? All right, and also because you got void. So if you're watching this, in real time as I post it today when I make it, it's actually the moon is in void in the sign of Leo, okay? So we could have some Leo, some Aries here. I get some Taurus energy. Mars is currently in Taurus. So just pay attention to the moon cycles if you're not already, because I feel like you're naturally picking them up. So if you're feeling very all over the place, or like what's going on with me, it might be the transits that are going on. So when moon's in void, it's more about letting stuff go and just chilling, like not even actively releasing things, but just kind of letting things be how they be, because there's no connection to other things at the moment. So you might be feeling like that. You might be feeling like, even though you're such a sensitive person, and maybe you definitely have a strong spiritual life, your ancestors are very strong and close to you, you might feel like, have that nebulous feeling that you're just a little bit disconnected from others at this time, and not just in sync with the way that others are going. But it's okay, because you got the harmony card right there, right? So I think what happens with the warrior card is that that baby food over there, you might be somebody who's very strong, even within your own family, very tough. And so when you go through tough times, because I am seeing some of y'all are going through some financial struggles or changing over in your business. Maybe you're just trying to get your own business off the ground, things of that nature, trying to get your health turned around. You might have some things that you're dealing with, and other people just don't get that, because they're used to seeing you as this fearless, stand strong kind of person, right? But you're like, but I'm sensitive too. Like, I'm super, but even that people see as a superpower. Like, people see you as like, yeah, but you're mad psychic, or you're, you get stuff, like you're okay. We had to restart because the video cut short. But yeah, so people will see you as being so psychic and so strong and all of that, that they don't really she flipping her toy, they don't really like kind of register when you're really needing help, or they don't feel like they have the capability to help you because they're like, well, maybe you're the one who always helps everyone else, or it takes until you hit utter rock bottom and then some before people will really step in and understand what you really need. People think you're over here having a good time, like, they're like, oh well, you're everything goes your way, of course you're gonna find someone to love you, of course you're gonna do well. And so if y'all are struggling, just know that that's how others see you. And so that could be why. It's not that you don't have support or people that love you, it's just people really don't get that about you, just how bad you could be doing. It's kind of like if Beyonce was like, oh man, I'm struggling, y'all, people would be like, what? Yeah, if you don't quit, so even if she didn't have all her money, they still be like, really, but you look good, go earn you some money, I'm sure you could do it today, right? So you guys kind of have that treatment from others because people see you as someone who's meant to succeed, and do very well. And you like this right here. If you've been having financial issues, you're going from the bottom of the 9 to the top of the 10, like boom. And you really, really connect with your ancestors because that's who's helping you out. If you've been doing an altar for them, connecting with them, whatever is your tradition, like they got your back, like mad intense, they got your back. And that's really awesome. Heal, child, the way is in your blood, right? Your mother tongue, if you do spiritual workings, learning the language of your people or connecting in that way, or just learning their names if there's any way possible, could be something very empowering. And it's a good ancestor, so it ain't just any kind of old, wild cousins hanging around or whatever. It's some good ancestors who are actively building with you. So see that's that 9 to 5, that doldrum, that 9 of Pentacles reversed. But then the wake up call is actually good because the wake up call is like boom, finally getting it. Whatever is that last piece that okay, we don't have that card no more. Whatever is that last piece of not feeling like like there's one more cog in the wheel that you need to get things moving forward. It's it's reminding me of, when you have that shopping cart. Oh my god, if you're a parent, you understand. You like, it's full of groceries, you got the baby in the cart and the wheel sticks, and you're just like, oh my god, if this cart does not work, like if it doesn't move forward, and you're trying to angle it and do all this, and then sometimes it just starts working by itself, right? You're just like, what? Or you notice there's something stuck right there, and then it's just smooth sailing, and you got it, and you got your groceries. Right? You're out of the struggle. And that's how I feel like it is for you guys. It's just like you're so close. You're so close. You're in the void, right? And right after that, boom, it's going to be connections, right? You're hitting all those aspects. Everything's going good. So stay strong. And again, like you're mad protected, I feel like, by multiple ancestors. And so it's just like, have peace, like sit and have you a biscuit, get some harmony. Let's see what it says on the back here. This is the need for fairness, balance, and harmony. This is the karma card, the law of cause and effect, where all people and events around you are connected right now. So it's very important. So even though you're feeling like they're not connected, that's the thing. Energetically, you are. You're connected. You're in tune with things, okay? So if you're having a hard time and you're feeling lonely, just know that you have those around you and that you might have to do a little extra to reach forth, to connect with others right now. Balance your life and remember that not everything is a direct result of your own karma or actions. I feel that's so hard for you guys because sometimes, especially when you're trying to be a good person and you're trying to be very spiritual, you can take it to heart. Like, man, like for instance, the way this world is, oh, you're poor, you must be a bad person, you must be lazy, you must not be working. And that's just crazy. Like, to a Pisces, right? That's crazy. Like, all this stuff in this realm is just this way because everyone decided it's this way. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like if everyone decided that having money was the weird thing, it would flip the whole realm, right? So Pisces looks at reality in a very different way. Thank you. She's feeding me a little crumb. And so this is what that's, the message here is, don't be hard on yourself or think you're some kind of bad person because you struggle or because you get it point out to you that you have some work to do spiritually or in the real world, or because you're not perfect all the time. That's okay. That's okay. And it's funny because you got this card, Drunk in Love, which is about being so silly and waking up and being like, what the hell happened? I was a hot mess, and but I had a good time. I was living life. And so you have to let your hair down too, right? We had one was really getting wild, but for you, just be a little bit more patient with yourself, and don't be hard on yourself when you're out here. Like, I feel like you work hard, but it might not be in the ways that others recognize, might not be in the ways that get you a lot of attention yet. You work on a spiritual level, and this here, I just feel like support that you are healing things in your family lineage, you're healing things in your own like habitual life, and things from your past. You're recorrecting, you're recalibrating, you're doing a really good job, and you really are handling, like, you're handling the stuff that's coming at you. So just take your time to give yourself some props. I feel like you really need that, and have some fun, like, let your hair down, get your energy up a little bit, do some little crazy dancing around. I'm just thinking about how Beyonce's doing all them crazy dances, right? Like, we do that in my family. We'll be like, if we're both getting frustrated, we'll just be like, okay, we got to take a minute here, and let's dance. We're going to dance. We're going to get our energy up. We're going to choose to shift this energy how we're feeling right now. And I feel like you guys are pretty good with that. And look she's dancing, and it's the pentacles are drums in here, and they're about moving. They're about how our spirit connects with our physical body. So y'all are doing real good. So I just feel like this is a lot of encouragement for you. I did want to read that last part. I create balance and harmony in my life. I am at one with the law of the universe, and I drift with the ebbs and flows. A time to stay soft yet hard, soft on the inside but hard on the outside. In other words, a time to action some tough love. Don't blame yourself unnecessarily. And that's literally, look at that, the warrior with the Queen of Cups. Tough love. You got this handled. You got all that gooey inside and that soft energy that you are able to protect and yet bring out into the real world. But you can handle those tough knocks. So you're going to make it through, okay? All right, so she got both your cards. All right, so many blessings to you, those of you who chose B. Now let's go on to C. And I did get that card back too earlier. I was like, she took the card, but I got it when the video broke. Okay, so we got Amethyst and letter C. Let's see what we got. High Priestess. Baby Don't Lie by Gwen Stefani. Don't lie. All right, we got the Jupiter card. Never say no to adventures. The evil eye with the devil, y'all. We got graduation, chocolate, study, rain, purification, and the Knight of Chalices, Knight of Cups. This is the Mermaid Tarot. I love it. It's on a mermaid on a Pegasus. What? That's awesome. Okay, so we have some Pisces energy again. We have some Capricorn, some Sagittarius, a little Leo I'm picking up. Okay. This here, okay, I'm going to be honest with y'all. See, y'all have some shade coming towards you. You really do. You got some haters. You really do. You have people that are trying to slide you that bad juju and trying to pretend to be fakers, but you're protected, okay? As a matter of fact, I see like an actual person who actively puts good energy around you and has your back. It could be a Pisces, a Leo, could be a Scorpio. I see someone who literally just speaks and does good energy around you. They might include you when they do their spiritual work to protect you and see you through tough times. So you definitely have a really good friend who's looking out for you and has good intentions to support you and make sure like they got your back. Ain't nobody gonna mess with you, There are those around you who are putting some stank on it in a not a good way. So you do have purification in the rain here, the need to be active in yourself and, cleansing, letting go of energies, kind of recalibrating and things like that. Now, it's not to get scared. I know some people are going to be like, oh, Lord. No, it's not to get scared or nothing like that. Because we have here, never say no to adventures, keep going out, keep experiencing, you're protected, go and do it. But it's just to be aware of the energies and people that you're around, right? So obviously we have the High Priestess. She ain't afraid of magic or anything like that. But here, this particular devil card, like, he's up to some shady stuff. It's not good. So I feel like for those of you who are just entering into the study of different spiritual practices, or even just, what you were raised in, if you haven't really gotten to the bottom of it, I feel like this is going to be a time of coming into greater awareness of exactly what you're working with spiritually, and really seeing the energies on other people and what is being brought to you in a practical day-to-day life. Because we even have, graduation, we have this energy of just regular life, travel, school, studies, work. You're going to start seeing people like, it's, and that's the thing, when people are telling you one thing with their mouth, with their mind, but then energetically it's a whole nother story. So you guys are really going to be having your eyes open. Your third eye is huge right now, expanding and really picking in a lot of information, right? Jupiter is about expansion, expanding the mind, expanding our philosophies, just really seeing a whole new level of things. So, and I think you're going to kind of be recalibrating what you are afraid of or have been afraid of and what you're not. You're going to realize some things that are normalized in our society are, it's like that's the stuff you should be scared of, and certain things that are demonized or taboo or hidden are the truths, are the good things, are the healing things. And so this is a very interesting journey for you. Now, this is not the time to be messing with fuckboys, all right? Because I see some of that energy or whatever they identify with. If they messing around, this ain't the time. It ain't the time for that. Listen to your friend, because I'm sure you. Yes, so listen to your friends that are telling you that that person ain't shit, okay, or whatever you got to do here. You're very dreamy. Part of you is very open, but there is red flags around you, and needs to kind of go back to the drawing board and reevaluate certain people you have in your life or certain situations you were about to get yourself into. It's also a time to really graduate from the bullshit. So if you've been, stuck, the devil can be about obligations, being stuck in situations, being overly obsessed about things that ain't good for us anymore. It's graduation time, baby. All right, don't lie to yourself. You can level up, right? We have harness mystic power. You have the strength and the ability to get out of these bad habits, to move forward in life. And it's going to be good, because the Knight of Chalices isn't like, oh, now the rest of the life is going to be boring and I can't do these crazy things anymore. No, the Knight of Chalices is having a good time, right? Dreamy, romantic. I mean, it's a mermaid on a Pegasus. Things are going to be good, right? So let go of the devil and dive into the new opportunities of what you don't. Now, for some of you, you're going to be changing your studies. Some of you are going to be leaving school. Some of you are going to be, it can be anything with school, either going into other studies or leaving studies and going into the real world. So it depends on your particular situation. Some of you definitely have the opportunity to study abroad. So if that has been a positive thing for you, go ahead and do it. Now, some of you have been like having this idea that you have to go abroad and you really don't want to, but now you might feel like you talked it up, right? So some of you guys have been talking up some big changes, and now you're like, I don't know about that. Or maybe you've changed your plan and you feel a little embarrassed, or you feel like, yeah, all the haters, you don't want them saying things because you don't go to Italy or whatever. But I feel like give yourself time to, right? This is a Pisces card, go with the flow. So if you watch my channel, I've changed things, right? I was going to go move here, but then help was needed in this place, so I went there instead. Things happen, right? Life changes and unfolds, and that's the power of the High Priestess. She's not freaking out because everything doesn't go right? So that's more like the magician in tarot, is like he has to have everything super analytical, exactly in place, control everything. The High Priestess is like, what will be will be, and I'll stand in my power and a chain okay, and change and affect it how I want to be, how I want to as I go along. And so I feel like that's going to be, as it's like, let it go, let her have the card, right? Just let it go. Yeah, so I feel like it's good. A lot of you guys are, you are making moves, you are making steps. So if you've been kind of chipping away at work or at, certain things, and you're like, is it making any progress? Is it making any difference? It is. So, be encouraged in that you'll get there. If you're studying astrology and you feel overwhelmed, like, you're getting there, right? We got graduation here. Let's see. I allow new knowledge, new experiences, and new doors to open in my life. I enjoy the freedom that learning something new brings into my life. All right. A time for new knowledge, learning, studying new skills, opening your mind, a time of progression, promotion, and elevation. Even those of you, like I'm seeing, like, maybe you're a baby boomer watching this. Open up. There's new things to explore, all right? Like, imagine when you didn't know how to use the internet and then you learned the internet, or just anything that we've learned in life. Things, riding a bike, right? It can be so scary, but you learn it and it's amazing, right? It gives you wings. So I feel that just because there's some tough things doesn't mean you don't get to expand in your life. Okay, you can expand even while you're dealing with a lack of support or some other obstacles or hurdles. And I definitely do think you have some obstacles or hurdles if you pick C, but as long as you don't lie to yourself and you remember your inner power and you keep moving forward and you stay aligned with those who truly have your best intentions, you're going to do very well. And traveler on the threshold, adventures, I think travel just looks really good for you guys. So that is your general little pop-up reading here. I hope you enjoyed. Please like, share, subscribe, comment, show each other love in the comments, please. It's all love here, and I will talk to you again soon.